Some guys say that they would never wife a girl who does OnlyFans or is a sex worker. How do you feel about that?
I think it's dumb. I think we're the baddest bitches.
Period.
And it's like, one, if you're gonna shame a woman for her expression, to me, when I see a woman who's like on OnlyFans, I'm like, this woman has had to work through shame and guilt or whatever from society. I had religious trauma, right? Like, it's not easy to just show up and like express yourself and be nude and put yourself out there in a vulnerable
Of course, no, it's
so
hard.
like, this woman has shown up and she knows how to run a business and market herself and like make money. She's a go-getter. Like, to me, I'm like, hell yeah, like that's
Right.
That's a more of a win than it is as a negative.
Right. With your husband being a life coach, does he deal with that topic sometimes of
All
girls
the time.
feeling like they can't be, you know, with somebody because of their job?
It's a common topic. Or like, they're not going to be able to find somebody, or it's going to take away from something. Like, maybe you do OnlyFans, but your real dream is to do TV or something, and it's like, oh, now I'm not going to be able to do TV because I'm a sex worker. And so, like, working through those different things of like, or like families bullshit about it, like all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah. No, that's so true.
Yeah.
So speaking of girls who get shamed for doing sex work, it's kind of opposite for guys, I would say. Would you agree? Like, they don't really get shamed for, you know, having 10 baby moms, which brings me to my next point. How do we feel about, how did you know? How do we feel about Nick Cannon? 10th baby mom.
I just saw the article that the 10th baby is on the way.
Yeah.
I'm all for people doing what they feel is best for them and children-wise, but I guess my thing is like, what are we doing? Like, is this what you feel like you need to do?
Right.
Is this like a distraction from your life's purpose? Like, like, I'm just curious from his perspective, like, what are we doing?
Well,
what are we doing here?
I actually think that some guys have like a baby mom fetish.
Okay, yeah.
So they
that
like
makes
to get
sense.
girls pregnant for the first time.
Oh,
Because
that makes sense.
in Miami, I've noticed a lot of that, where people will come up, ask if I'm single and if I have any kids, and the first thing they will say is, I'm trying to give you a baby. And so in my mind, I think, of course, that can be said as like a flirtatious thing, but that could be really serious deep down.
It's a life commitment.
Right.
It's not just like, this is cute and fun for 9 months.
So sometimes I think like, but it is interesting to think that if a girl was out here having 10
It's not the
kids
same.
with 10 different guys, it would be so looked down upon.
Oh, 1,000%. Do you remember Octomom?
Yes.
So it wasn't even different. Dads, but like, she has been shamed ever since that for having so many babies and the trauma that puts babies through, whatever.
Right.
But like, it's so looked down upon. It's not even the same.
Right.
How we get treated so differently for like, how many people have you slept with? Like, a guy is like, congrats, bro. Like,
I know,
great
literally,
job.
literally.
It's like, you're a slut, you're a whore. Which, I mean, I like those terms. Please.
Period. Yes. Turns you on,
right?
honey.
But yeah, it's not even the same.
Yeah, at all.